Well, hello and welcome back to the Rescue Saga Workshop YouTube channel, and this week, as you've maybe guessed from the thumbnail, we are going to be doing some winching. I finally got my whole hands on some rope for the winch. I've got the hook spliced in, so I'll show you that now, and then we're going to try and pull a tree out. Why not start with something nice and simple and ease ourselves in? So without any further ado, let's get stuck in. Right, so this is the rope. 20mm natural manila rope, got off Rope Services UK via eBay, and into that I have spliced a big thimble, and this is a 3-ton hook. Now, my splice, did that myself, watched a few YouTube tutorials and have done the best I can. Bought myself a little fid, which I didn't know existed, but it's a tool for separating the individual strands of a 3-strand rope, and then I've added some cable ties just because I don't really trust my own work. I think there's quite a bit of care involved in these ropes. Have to keep them dry, keep them oiled, I think with decking oil, mineral oil, just to look after them. So it's going to live in this box until I can find maybe like a Hessian sack. I have work gloves because that stuff apparently can give you quite nasty splinters, or there's a different word for them, but bits that get stuck in your fingers. And then this hook is what's going to go onto the strap around the tree. So the hook's rated for 3 ton, the rope is rated for just over 3 ton, and the strap is rated for 2 tons. And the winch itself, I've got the number plate off, ready to go, because obviously it blocks the winch, but I like it in the middle. The winch itself is 4,000 pounds, which is just around 2 tons or just less. Metric, obviously talking here. I have taken the little stainless carabiner that normally lives in there out so I can operate the winch, and oh, it's a bit rusty, have to sort that. I have the brass shear pin in, so from a safety perspective we're as good as we're going to get. So gloves on, and let's get this around the tree. So this is the tree here. It's by no means a towering oak, but it's a decent size fir tree, which is quite dead. So I have a strap around it. Apparently in this configuration it's 1.8 ton breaking weight, and then I'm going to put my red 3-ton hook into that, and then it'll run over to there in the Land Rover. So I have a nice straight pull, and I'm going to stay safely back there and follow the instructions because I haven't really done this before. Just about ready to go here really. 2 chocks under the wheels. I don't have the genuine Fairey ground anchors. I had a viewer very kindly offer to sell me them, but unfortunately I didn't have the money at the time, so I've missed out, but will aim to get myself a pair of those as and when funds allow. So the rope is round the bollard twice. Haven't yet struck up the 2.25 litre diesel beast yet, and the rope runs along here into the red hook and up the strap into the tree. I've put it halfway up the tree just to give it a bit more of a leverage. The rest of the rope runs around the bollard and out to here, and you're meant to stand over on this side, from what I gather, a good distance from the vehicle and not get your foot caught anywhere near the rope, or wrap it around your hands in case it all ends up messy, and I really do like my hands the way they are. So the next step is start up the Land Rover and give this a go, and I'll put the camera on a tripod and see if I can get a decent wide angle view. There is a bit of foliage and stuff here, but hopefully you'll get the idea. This is the boring bit after all of the fun. Number plates back on, safety catch back in the handle. I have the rope twirled up in here nice and safe, gloves and the strap. So all ready to go for another day. Store the rope nice and clean and dry and try and keep it oiled. It was expensive enough. I think it was about £60 for that length of rope. The hook I think was about 15 and the thimble was another 6 or 7. You can get that already done for £140, but I didn't think I needed to spend the money. One thing I might invest in is a pulley, just to double the capacity of the winch, but I'm going to have to invest in some D-rings for the front of the Land Rover before that. So hope you enjoyed that. Let's wrap this video up. Well, I really hope you enjoyed that video here on the Rest of Saga YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, that really helps the video grow. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. You can catch me on Instagram and Facebook as well. I'm quite active across those channels, and I reply to all my comments across all the various social media channels. So I'll catch you again next week. Bye now.